What's goody everyone, bringing you guys a no-tier Wi-Fi battle, and my opponent Gummy with a team of Excadrill, Como-O, Venomoth, the Ganadale, Yveltal, and the Toxapex. And yes, this is a no-tier Wi-Fi battle. He wanted to only do, or he only wanted us to bring one Uber Pokemon, and when I look at team preview, I'm like, yo, you got two Pokemon. I'm just gonna go through with it. I'm fine with it, but first time we're going to go ahead, and my opponent's going to lead off with Excadrill, as I'm going to go ahead and lead off with the Rotom. I am actually a special defensive Rotom. I could have gone for the Will-O-Wisp, but the thing has Mold Breaker. If it didn't have Mold Breaker, then I would have gone for the Will-O-Wisp, because this thing could probably be Choice Scarfed, as he is going to make a nice play there and go for the Stealth Rocks, as I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Gliscor, expecting the Earthquake, as he is going to make the switch, possibly also expecting the Earthquake, but I am also going to set up the Stealth Rocks. Usually people with Excadrill run the Choice Scarf with the Adamant or maybe even Jolly. And Adamant Choice Scarf is usually what I run, which is really cool. So in comes the Toxapex, as I'm going to go ahead and make the switch, because I know I won't be able to one-shot this thing with the Earthquake, as I was expecting it to go for a Water type move, as he ends up going for Toxic Spikes, and I'm like, okay, this is getting pretty bad. I don't like hazards. I don't have a poison or anything with defog to get rid of the hazards, as I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Sharpedo. I do have Psychic Fang, so I needed to keep Sharpedo alive as much as possible. And I know Venomoth has Quiver Dance, which can actually be pretty scary, especially since it also has the Sleep Powder. But going for the Psychic Fangs, I knew I was able to outspeed the Venomoth, knowing that it didn't get a Quiver Dance up. If it was Choice Scarf, that'd be really, really interesting. Maybe even Choice Specs. I don't know. You never know. As like I said, I needed to keep Sharpedo alive, because I have Psychic Fangs, and he has a lot of Pokemon that are very effective to Psychic. But just to make sure, I'm gonna go ahead and go into Mega, just so we can get that outspeed. You never know. People are running Choice Scarf, Como-O, Jolly Nature. I don't even know if the speed is fast enough to outspeed Sharpedo at +1 speed. So it's been a while since I battled, as you can tell by the uploads of my videos. But like I said, I need to keep Sharpedo alive. I don't actually have any water type moves on the Sharpedo. I was running Psychic Fangs, Crunch, Protect, and I think Ice Fang. Yeah, I think it was Ice Fang. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the switch out into Celebi, knowing that this thing wants to go for an Earthquake. But then we see that it's Life Orb, which is doing a lot of damage to Celebi, and the Toxic Spikes definitely did help there, as I probably would have been able to live at least another Earthquake. Or if the crit didn't matter, I'm not too sure. But in comes, I'm going to go ahead and send out the Azumarill, knowing that I know the the Excadrill won't be able to one-shot the Azumarill, because I have some, I think this is HP invested. Don't remember, or have some bulk investment on the Azumarill. So I'm gonna go ahead and predict the switch and just go for the knockoff to get rid of the leftovers, as we are going to be taking some poison damage there. As now I'm gonna go ahead and make the switch out into the Palkia. So this is the time to shine, Palkia. Yeah, hazards do suck here. I have nothing to get rid of the hazards, just really unfortunate. He's gonna go for the recover. Just smart play, because Azumarill can't really touch the Toxapex unless I had Belly Drum up. But I was actually Choice Banded, so. As the Toxapex is gonna make the switch out into the Ganadale, and I'm like, ooh, this is. It would have been perfect for me to actually go for this move on the Toxapex because of the recover. And I'm not too sure if Heal Block prevents like switching out into Regenerator, so that actually would have helped as well. But going for the Z Heal Block, which is actually really cool, which prevents Pokemon from healing, any type of healing. But also it gives Palkia a +2 in special attack, which is really cool. That's pretty much a nasty plot. So Naganadel here is going to go for the Sludge Bomb, probably expecting me to switch out into the Azumarill, but I actually ended up staying in. I really wanted to showcase Palkia, because I didn't know Palkia can learn a Heal Block. So we ended up living the Sludge Bomb and the poison damage, and I'm telling you, this is like a free nasty plot, which is actually really cool. and just gonna go for the special rend. It's gonna do a ton, not even gonna do a ton of damage. You're just gonna knock this sea creature out, which is really cool. I like little underrated moves like that. The Z heal block. But down goes Palkia. Your shine has come to an end. As I'm gonna go ahead and bring out the Gliscor, as the X-Girl is gonna come back in. I really wanted this thing to go for an Iron Head because I have counter. I needed this thing to make some sort of contact move for me to counter. And he ends up going for the Earthquake, which I'm not too sure if he... what did he have? He had Earthquake, Stealth Rock, and something else. I don't know, but he might have a Rock Slide or something. Yeah, he didn't want to attack me because of the counter. So I figured I just needed to make a play and just go for the Earthquake, just to get rid of the Excadrill. I mean, it's better to go for the safer play, right? I pretty much had it. Like, I'm getting recovery from the Toxic Orb, the Poison Heal, I should say, and I'm at full HP. It's like, might as well just go for an Iron Head or something, or a Smart Strike. Okay, so knocking out the Excadrill, as in comes Yveltal. It's gonna go for the Z move. This actually caught me off guard. At the top of my head, I didn't know what fire type move Yveltal can learn, so which kind of confused me. I'm thinking it might be like Fire Blast. I actually don't know, but I was expecting this thing to go for a Oblivion Wing so I can counter. I really wanted to showcase Gliscor as well to see how much damage I would have done to this Yveltal. But now he goes for the Oblivion Wing, as he is going to pick up the knockout. So down goes Gliscor. I'm going to go ahead and bring out the Azumarill. Now this is where things started getting a little bit scary, because if he would have actually picked up the knockout on the Azumarill, because it's doing a lot of damage, and if Play Rough missed, then we would have been in an iffy situation. But we are Choice Banded Play Rough, and we are going to pick up the knockout on the Yveltal. And that is GG to my opponent, Gummy. Excuse me. Hope you guys enjoyed the no tier Wi-Fi battle and the showcase of Z-Heal block Palkia, which is actually really cool. And it can only be learned in, what is it, Diamond? No, Pearl. I think it's Pearl. Yeah, Palkia, Pearl, or either or. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.